A powerful late-season winter storm is sweeping across southern Ontario and Quebec on this first day of spring, bringing a complex mix of freezing rain, heavy snowfall, and reduced visibility that is already impacting millions of people during the Friday morning rush hour. This is a significant multi-hazard weather event unfolding on March 20th, 2026, a day that marks the official arrival of astronomical spring, yet winter conditions are clearly refusing to let go. From icy roads in southwestern Ontario to heavy snow blanketing southern Quebec, the system is creating dangerous travel conditions and widespread disruptions across two of Canada's most populated regions. Environment Canada has issued a high number of active alerts this morning, highlighting the seriousness of the situation and the need for caution before heading out. Across southwestern Ontario, freezing rain is the dominant concern. Communities such as Caledon, Halton Hills, Milton, Kitchener, Cambridge, and the Waterloo region are experiencing icy conditions as freezing rain continues to fall. Areas including Erin and southern Wellington County, along with Orangeville, Shelburne, and surrounding regions are also under freezing rain warnings. Ice accumulation between 2 and 5 millimeters is expected, and while that may not seem like much, it is enough to create extremely slippery surfaces on roads, sidewalks, and power lines. Highways such as Highway 10 and Highway 26 are particularly hazardous this morning, and drivers are being urged to exercise extreme caution. The morning commute is expected to be the most dangerous period, although temperatures are forecast to rise later in the day, allowing the freezing rain to transition into plain rain and gradually improve conditions. The risk is not limited to travel alone, as ice buildup on power lines and tree branches raises the possibility of localized power outages throughout these affected regions. Even a thin layer of ice can add significant weight, increasing the chances of branches snapping or lines sagging and breaking. Utility crews are on alert, but residents should be prepared for potential disruptions, especially during the early hours of the day when freezing rain is at its peak. The combination of slick roads and reduced traction is expected to significantly slow traffic, particularly in high-density commuting areas. Moving into the Greater Toronto Area, conditions are slightly less severe but still concerning. A special weather statement is in effect for Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, Vaughan, Richmond Hill, and Markham, where a mix of precipitation is creating challenging travel conditions. Snow and ice pellets are accumulating between 2 and 5 centimeters, with a risk of freezing rain adding another layer of hazard. Major routes such as Highways 401, 407, and the QEW are expected to see slower traffic and potential delays as drivers contend with slippery surfaces and reduced visibility. The same conditions extend into Durham region, including Pickering and Oshawa, where the morning commute is expected to be difficult. Further north, areas like Barrie, Collingwood, Orillia, and Midland are also dealing with wintry precipitation under special weather statements. Snow, ice pellets, and occasional freezing rain are creating variable and often unpredictable driving conditions. Highways such as Highway 400 and Highway 26 require extra caution, and drivers are advised to allow more time for travel. In cottage country, including Bracebridge, Huntsville, Gravenhurst, and Parry Sound, the wintry mix continues, stretching northward through Algonquin Park and surrounding regions. Snow-covered roads and fluctuating precipitation types are making travel challenging across a wide corridor, including Highway 11. In eastern Ontario, a broad area from Ottawa through Cornwall and Kingston is under special weather statements as well. Ottawa and surrounding communities, including Orleans and Canada, are experiencing mixed precipitation that is affecting road conditions along Highway 417 and other major routes. The impact extends along the Highway 401 corridor from Kingston to the Quebec border, where drivers are facing slippery surfaces and reduced visibility. Northern Ontario is also seeing widespread weather advisories, with communities such as Sudbury, North Bay, Sault Ste. Marie, and areas along the Lake Superior shoreline experiencing snow and mixed precipitation. Travel across the Trans-Canada Highway may be affected, particularly in areas where snowfall reduces visibility. Crossing into Quebec, the primary story shifts to heavy snowfall across southern parts of the province. Montreal and the surrounding metropolitan area, including Laval and Longueuil, are experiencing steady snow this morning, with total accumulations expected to reach between 5 and 10 centimeters by the end of the day. Snowfall rates of up to 2 to 3 centimeters per hour are contributing to rapid accumulation, especially during the morning rush. Major highways such as Autoroute 20 and Autoroute 40 are expected to be difficult to navigate, with snow-covered lanes and reduced visibility slowing traffic significantly. In some parts of southern Quebec, particularly in the Montreal region, freezing rain is also mixing in, bringing similar ice accumulation risks seen in Ontario. This combination of snow and ice is increasing the likelihood of power outages and hazardous road conditions. The freezing rain is expected to transition into rain later in the day as temperatures rise, but the current conditions during the morning hours remain dangerous. The Outaouais region, including Gatineau, is also under weather alerts, with snowfall and mixed precipitation affecting travel along Highway 50 and crossings between Ottawa and Gatineau. In the Laurentians and eastern townships, areas such as Saint-Jérôme, Sherbrooke, and Granby are experiencing some of the most significant snowfall in the province. Autoroute 10 and Autoroute 15 are expected to be particularly challenging, and delaying travel is strongly recommended where possible. As the day progresses, another hazard is expected to develop, particularly between noon and 5 p.m., when continued snowfall in parts of Quebec may reduce visibility even further. This could create a second wave of travel disruptions during the afternoon, even if conditions temporarily improve after the morning commute. Snowfall rates during this period may again reach up to 2 centimeters per hour, especially in the Montreal area, the Laurentians, and the eastern townships. Overall, this storm is a reminder that winter conditions can persist well into the spring season in Canada. Roads and walkways across both provinces are expected to remain slippery and hazardous throughout the day, increasing the risk of accidents and falls. Commuters are advised to check road conditions before traveling, allow extra time, and ensure their vehicles are equipped for winter driving. Working from home, if possible, may be the safest option for many today. This is a dynamic situation, and conditions may continue to evolve as the storm moves through the region, with updates expected from Environment Canada throughout the day.